Good afternoon. My name is David Norrington and I run a bookshop in Pontyclun called Books on Pontyclun. And this afternoon, I'm talking to lots of lovely people about the books that they've read and why they like them or hate them. First up, we've got Louise. Hi Louise, how are you?
I'm right, thank you. How are you?
Very well. So your book is Wrong Way Home by Peter Moore. Can you tell me something about it?
It's basically with Peter himself. He decides to travel from London to Sydney without getting on a plane. So he does the whole trip overland.
And did you like it, hate it?
Yeah, it was interesting because it was around the time when I think Yugoslavia was still having all its problems. And so he travelled through all these Eastern European countries and encountered a lot of problems and hostility.
What was most interesting about it?
Albania, I think, because he went to an Albanian disco and he was like a celebrity. Everyone loved him. So that was fun. And each chapter he like assigned a music track to, so like you have that in your head as you're reading that chapter. It was just interesting.
Excellent. How did you hear about the book?
My best friend gave it to me because I'd done a lot of travelling in Eastern Europe, so she thought I found it interesting.
And finally, stars out of 5.
4?
4. Excellent. Thanks very much, Louise.
Okay, thank you.
Bye for now. Next up, we've got Michelle.
Hi, David.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so it's Michelle Collins, Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah, Power of Now is about, it's a self-help book. It's for people who suffer from depression and who live with like brain chatter, worry about the future, bring things into their lives from the past. The Power of Now is basically to help you think in terms of now, how to live your life now. Stop worrying about the future, stop bringing things back into the past, from the past. He's a motivational speaker as well. He does a lot of video, but I can't personally listen to his voice very much. So the book was great for me because I could, translate it myself without having to watch him. And it's used in a lot of self-help groups for depression and mental illness as well. So it's quite a powerful thing.
What's the best thing about it?
It gives you the tools to actually, if you are going through any sort of experiences or you relate to anything in the book, it gives you the tools to actually help yourself get out of it and sort of be in the now. Stop the brain chatter, be in the now, stop worrying about that. Everything will sort of help itself. And it's just a really, really resourceful tool.
And how did you hear about the book?
Through a friend who runs depression workshops, and it sort of like influences him a great deal, so he recommended it, and it's very, very useful.
Good stuff. Stars out of 5?
I'd say 4.
4?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good morning. Okay, thanks very much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Next up we have Joe. Hi Joe, how are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah.
Excellent. So your book was The Vagabond's Breakfast by Richard Gwynne.
Yes, fantastic book. It's basically his life story. Richard was for a time a tramp, living in various cities around Europe, and he became addicted to drugs and alcohol. And it's it's a different perspective from the kind of book that you might generally read. It's his real life story.
What was the best thing about it?
Well, he eventually gets hepatitis, and he goes through massive kind of psychological problems, and I won't spoil the end, but it's a positive ending.
So it's inspirational, isn't it? It's uplifting.
Yeah.
You came away with it.
Yeah.
Where did you hear about the book?
My husband actually met the author. He's thinking The Promised Land, which is no longer in existence, in Cardiff, and he lives in Cardiff, so he met him and bought me.
Stars out of 5?
5.
5?
Yeah.
No hesitation. Thanks so much, Joe.
Thank
That was Vagabond's Breakfast by Richard Gwynne. Next up we have Andrew Scowcroft. Hello Andrew, how are you?
David. Fine, thanks. Yeah.
So your book was Maverick by Ricardo Semler.
Yeah. This is a book about a guy in South America who took over his father's manufacturing company and essentially transformed it from a top-down management system to the employees having a lot of say in how their company was run. Kept breaking the mold, the unions didn't like it, the managers didn't like it, but he stuck at it. And he's now got one of the best organisations in the world to work for.
Which is?
It's called Semco.
Simple.
A bit like ICI would have been in the UK in the 80s. That's what Centro is in South America.
What was the best thing about the book?
And the best thing about the book was his struggle to get the staff to trust him, because he was actually letting them decide how much pay rise they got every year, without the power of management veto. And to do that, the staff thought there must be a catch in it, and there wasn't.
How did you hear about the book?
I did some research when I was doing some lecturing at a college, and that's how I came across the book.
Excellent. So stars out of 5?
5.
5 without hesitation again. Thanks very much, Andrew. That was Maverick by Ricardo Semler. And we have, finally, we have Esco Raina Cayman. Go on. I got the pronunciation wrong, I'm sorry. It's The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini.
Yeah.
Tell me about the book.
So it's a story of 2 Afghan boys, and it's kind of established at the beginning, but then told in flashback. And what happens is one of them, the middle-class son, escapes after the Soviet, or during the Soviet invasion, and the other one, who was kind of the house servant, Hazara boy, was left behind. So the middle-class boy has made a new life in America, and then after a period of years, there's kind of a reason for him to have to go back to Afghanistan. Yeah, that's the synopsis.
What was the best thing about it?
It's exquisitely well written, and it also gives you a much richer understanding of the cultural conditions in Afghanistan before these foreign interventions, or the latest foreign intervention. And it really changes your perspective, because we tend to think of it through the media as a kind of Stone Age place that was forgotten, but it actually has really rich culture and history.
And how did you hear about the book?
It was recommended to me by a psychiatrist who also happens to be my godmother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stars out of 5?
6.
6. Okay, so you didn't really like it. Okay. Thanks very much, Esco. That's it for today. We'll be back again next week with another review from another set of people about books that they love. Thank you very much.